Hitting the road with 2 wheels, a helmet, and a mission to save lives. At the start of each July, missionaries with Biking for Babies traverse the United States for about a week to raise money and awareness for pregnancy resource centers. The young missionaries have trained for months for the annual National Ride, which is underway this week. Athletes cover more than 100 miles a day. Since the mission began 15 years ago, Biking for Babies has raised more than $1.6 million for 127 U.S. pregnancy centers and maternity homes. Riders and their crews have touch points with local communities, churches, and supporters' homes along the way that provide food, shelter, and prayer and cheerleading. This weekend, they will culminate their ride from various points in the United States to St. Louis, Missouri, and Arlington, Virginia. That's where they will hold their Celebrations of Life festivals. Nikki Biese, the executive director for Biking for Babies, joins us now to share a little more about these missionaries and give us a preview of these events. Welcome to the show. Your missionaries are 18 years old up to 39 years old, and you include formation in order to be a missionary. Quickly walk us through that formation.
Sure. So our missionaries join us in March in a virtual formation program. So they join us from anywhere across the country. We've even had missionaries join us from Canada or Northern Ireland. And they really encounter the gospel of life. They enter into spiritual formation and a physical preparation for this week-long event. And they also get partnered with a pregnancy center. We really believe that it's that virtue formation and that transformation that's going to renew a culture of life.
And what is then the average participant's age? How many people nationwide sign up every year?
So our average missionary's age is 27, but like you said, 18 to 39. And we've had about 80 missionaries on a ride this year. We had last year 69.
Wow. So you've got young people in their mid-20s that are going around the country on bikes trying to save lives. What's the reaction on the ground with these long bike rides?
Gratefully, people are so excited to see us and cheer us on. As you said, our generous host families are always praying for us and cheering us on. And then the passersby that see what we're doing, we want to get attention. We want to be very visible as we witness to life. And people ask questions. What is this about? What are you doing? You're all matching in your jerseys and your shirts. And we get to share the beauty and the gift of every life. And generally, people are very excited to see young people putting their faith and their beliefs into action and supporting these women who need us.
Have you seen any significant pro-life impact culturally from these rides?
Absolutely. As I said, it really starts with that personal transformation and encountering Jesus on the ride. There's always, very big moments of conversion in our own hearts and then in the hearts of our families and those that we meet along the way. Many people who really question whether or not abortion should be available or is even necessary meet us, and we get to invite them into a conversation. And it's those conversations that really allow people to have a change of heart about what's needed in response to an unplanned pregnancy.
Well, now the riders are making their final 100-mile leg of their races this Saturday, arriving in St. Louis and Arlington. What do you expect this weekend at your Celebration of Life events?
Yes, so these events are tremendous in celebration of these 80 individuals who have traversed the country. And we want anybody to come out and celebrate with us. They're free events. So the information is on our website, bikingforbabies.com/events. And we celebrate life. We get to hear from a woman who was served by one of our partnered pregnancy centers, sharing her story about how she was unexpectedly pregnant and how that center and her community rallied in support of her. And we invite people to give so that we can continue to form these missionaries and support these women in crisis.
That's beautiful. Well, thank you so much. We'll be praying for your efforts this weekend.
Thank you so much.